Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be talking a little bit about accounting, what exactly it is, what benefits it can serve, and what it takes to be one. Now, what exactly is accounting, or an accountant for that matter? Now, accounting is the legal record keeping and archiving of financial status, reports, incomes, and even transactions from day-to-day operations, either in a personal situation, a business environment, or even a government-funded operation. Now, essentially what that means is that somebody's going to be held accountable for their financial activity. So now that we know exactly what accounting is, what exactly does it take to be an accountant? Well, for starters, it takes a 4-year bachelor degree, a rather high GPA on top of that, approximately 150 credit hours, and then it's also highly recommended that you get a CPA, which is a Certificate of Public Accounting. Those are just some of the requirements needed to become a professional accountant. Now, putting in a lot of hours as an accountant does have its benefits. The average salary for an accountant is between $60,000 to $110,000 in the US annually. And there's always a market for the jobs, considering, everybody needs someone to take care of their money for them. And even on top of that, in the next 6 years, America is supposed to expect an expansion of the occupation of accounting by about 13%. It blows my mind. Now, in terms of benefits for going for accounting outside of financial prosperity, it's kind of hard to pin down, considering it really all depends on who you're working for, what area you're living in, what the average income there is. Really anything could be a variable into what you receive and don't receive for employee benefits. Now, on top of that, I can say confidently that anybody who does have CPA will receive about a 10% wage gap over those who are uncertified. Now, starting out, that's usually around $7,000, which is pretty cool in itself, but as time goes by, obviously your bankroll is going to increase the longer you're an accountant. Therefore, that 10% will increase as well. Now, talking about it like this, I'm initially kind of thinking, it's a good job, good experience, definitely good bankroll. Must be a pretty competitive job industry, and I can definitely say that that's true. There is a lot of competition when it comes to the accounting industry, and that competition is expected to grow as time goes by. But then again, it's also expected not to grow nearly as fast as the market for it. Now, big city like financial districts such as Chicago, New York, DC, they all have these super high stakes accounting industries and all these things that you can get into that really have these demanding jobs. Whereas, middle class cities or areas that have a different kind of lower income than obviously Chicago, New York, and DC and other places like that, are going to have kind of a plateau of sorts when it comes to competition, whereas the market is still going to consistently grow even as the competition flatlines. Now, that leaves a lot of opportunity for people with initiative, drive, and dedication to go in and take the accounting world by storm in places like this.
And I would like to be somebody with the initiative, drive, and dedication to get a job in the accounting market. I personally think that financial accounting is a perfect fit for my friend and I. Myself, because of my Myers-Briggs personality test, I actually scored ENTJ. Generally, that's somebody that enjoys to be in charge of what they do at work, normal for accounting, and somebody that doesn't really have to deal with people, but they get to deal with information instead, something that I personally enjoy quite a bit. So for me, in accounting, I think I've got a bright future.